shit. Hands on my neck, hands get my thoughts out. Lift me up, man, take control. Heart is so calm, my top. Don't you know I fall for the best?
Hello everyone, David here. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are testing the Circle Audio EVO 251, an amazing microphone made in US that captures the essence of a legendary microphone, the 251. But this is not a clone. In fact, we can consider the EVO 251 an improvement on a design that at this point is 75 years old. With an incredibly low noise floor, a completely redesigned power supply with custom transformers and a capsule, the CA12, spec'd to the same standards as the original CK12. All this at a fraction of the price of an original 251. And if you follow the channel, you probably saw that we already tried to test this microphone. Unfortunately, we were in another studio, we had some technical problems, so we felt like the microphone wasn't represented correctly. This is why we're doing this video here at my second studio in Los Angeles, California, the Bunker Recording Studio. So without further ado, let's get to it. Even though the Circle Audio EVO 251 is designed around the original 251, this is not a clone. In fact, this microphone uses proprietary LMI 143S transformers invented by Langston Massingale of Handsome Audio. Circle Audio was also able to drop the noise floor to a staggering minus 118 decibel, also due to a completely redesigned power supply. The EVO 251 comes with a solid-state switch mode power supply, and by removing any of all transformers from the power supply, they were able to annihilate the noise floor and give the best signal-to-noise ratio. The capsule of this mic is another gem. Designed by Circle Audio, the CA12 capsule is spec'd to the same standards as the original legendary CK12. The tube inside the mic is again a Circle Audio 12AT7, and the circuit of the mic utilizes a surface mount design, allowing for longer product life and decreased possibility of damage during transport or service. This mic is really awesome. In fact, today we are using my personal mic. Yes, I got one for myself, but since its release, this mic has already been used by A-list artists all around the world. The full package comes in two boxes. You can see them behind me, one where the mic and the power supply are, and one with the shock mount, all the power cable and the microphone cable. Without further ado, let's hear it in action and compare it to the ELAM 251. I forgot to mention, this is gonna be a blind test, so let me know in the comments down below if you were able to pick up which one is the ELAM and which one was the EVO. And probably even more important, let me know which one you like the best before I reveal which one is which in the analysis bit after the raw recordings. Let's go. All right, for the acoustic guitar, we have Aldo Vidal. Thank you for being here again. Just back from the tour with ODEP. How did it go?
Awesome. It's an awesome tour.
Where people can find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Aldo Vidal MX.
I'll put that down below. Are we ready to play something?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
This is our goodbye, my love. This is last sunrise, my love. This is must at us, love. This is trust I gone by, love. I'm sick of this game. I'm sick, let me hang. Let me off the crazy train. I'm sick of your face. I'm sick of heartache. Goodbye, goodbye to the tears. Goodbye, goodbye to the fears. Good times lasted for a dime. Good times until our time. You know what you're doing, you know how you're moving. Taste dark lipstick on those cherry blossom lips. You know what you're doing, you know how you're moving. Not my shade of red, move on to the next. Sick of heartbreak, becoming a monster of rage. Sick of heartache, you make my heart break. They say I'm too young to love you. I don't know what I need. They think I don't understand the freedom land of the 7 seas. I think I'm too cool to know ya. Just like the ice I freeze. You're burning up, I'm cooling down. You're up, I'm down. I'm blind, you see. And I'm free. Ooh, I'm free. Well, my boyfriend's in a band. He plays guitar while I sing Lou Reeve. I've got feathers in my hair. I get high in hydroponic weed. And my jazz collection's rare. I can play most anything. I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm a Brooklyn baby.
All right, we got B-Star with us today again. How are you doing, man?
Doing great. How you guys doing?
Good, good, good. Thank you for being here.
No, thank you guys for having me.
You ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's rock.
Yeah, I got the energy and motivation to turn up and give me some paper. Presidents walking with me like I'm Secret Service cause I stay after Franklin's. Tune out the haters. They y'all need a prayer. They thought I was playing when I told them I'd be the greatest. Every time I'm on the track, when I'm making a statement, city to city, every state gon' hear me. They gotta love me, to learn to fit me. Cause the pressure made me more than a diamond. Now I'm a hero that can move like a villain. I'm trying to make so much paper. I could take fractions, go out and feed every village. Wanna have all the money in the world like the millions, billions, pass it down to my children. Yeah, energy, energy. Keeping it real, I'm just trying to connect. Yeah, energy, energy. Down for whatever, just tell me to bet. Yeah, energy, energy. I want it all, money, power, respect. Yeah, energy, energy. We got them pressing, we ain't even flex yet. Energy, energy.
All right, we have Brito here again with us. Thank you so much for being with us again.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Where can people find you?
Sure, on Instagram, Israel Brito Music. Israel Brito Music.
And we'll put it down there. You ready to go?
Let's go.
All right.
I used to spend my nights out in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I've known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
All right, back here in the studio, I think this was an interesting test. Mic A was the EVO and mic B was the ELAM 251. I want to know how many of you guys recognize that the ELAM was microphone B and microphone A was the EVO Circle Audio 251 in the comments down below. I want to remind you the massive price difference between these two microphones. With the EVO being a fraction of the price of the original 251, I think this is the test that actually shows how amazing this microphone is. So I'm gonna play and analyze the recordings that we have and do a little bit of commentary and tell you what I hear. So this is the session. All the blue tracks are the ELAM and all the yellow tracks are the EVO, so you don't have confusion. And the gray tracks are the instrumentals. We might play them or not. So I'm gonna actually start with Brito's acoustic guitar because that is really an interesting test how close these two mics are. And yet, I feel, especially on this recording, how much faster the EVO feels on the transient. And it still has a little more fullness without sacrificing the high mid-range and the top end. So let's hear dry. We start with the ELAM. Yeah, in this recording they are incredibly close, and they have the same kind of harmonic content in the high mid-range and the top end, which I really like. I mean, the 251 is one of my favorite microphones, and I'm actually running this microphone right now on my other studio. Has been there since I brought it back, and everybody's loving it. But I want to focus especially on this passage here. So ELAM first, there's a specific chord. Yeah, that one. So this part here. EVO. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, they have the same kind of texture in the mid-range and the top end, especially the mid-range, but both microphones are extremely rich and they capture this guitar amazingly. But I feel this particular recording is telling for how full the EVO sounds. I mean, they are both incredible microphones, but when you consider the difference in price, it's crazy. Yeah, this is like so close that I don't think it would make any difference in a mix. I want to try to run them really quick in a reverb just to hear the differences. Again, I'm just running it in DVR 250 with just cutting the low end a little bit on the reverb only. So. EVO. I want to say the EVO might be a little more detailed, especially when there's a complex chord with a lot of high notes. You can hear every single detail, and I really like it. Then we have, I want to go to, let's try Brito's voice, and especially in these high passages here. So without verb first.
You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as sweet as strawberry wine.
It feels a little more open in the mid-range to me. Like it does. I mean, especially in this first one. This. Check this out.
You're as sweet. You're as sweet.
Right? There's more grain and more detail on the E. It's pretty obvious. Let's hear this one.
You're as warm as a glass of brandy. You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
Yeah, again, that vowel is slightly more open and I feel just more overtones, it seems.
And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Ooh, so telling, so telling. I think this one, that confirms what I just said. So even though, like, you see, level matched to perfection, yet this part, which is low dynamics, confirms my gut feeling. You hear clearly a little more detail on the EVO.
And honey, I stay stoned. And honey, I stay stoned.
Right? That's as clear as day.
And honey, I stay stoned. And honey, I stay stoned.
Right? There's two things. The that is more open and richer, and the details on the tail when he goes quiet, and you can hear it here too.
All the time. All the time.
All right, it's not subtle. Then I want to do Bella's voice.
You know what you do when you know how you're moving. Taste dark lipstick on those cherry blossom lips. You know what you do when you know how you're moving. Not my shade of red, move on to the next.
Beautiful, EVO.
You know what you do when you know how you're moving. Taste dark lipstick on those cherry blossom lips. You know what you do when you know how you're moving. Not my shade of red, move on to the next.
I mean, they are so darn close, but again, the tail sign is in this part. Again, ELAM.
Not my shade of red, move on to the next. Not my shade of red, move on to the next.
All right, to the next. Again, more open, a little more detail. And overall, this is the one thing that is recurrent with Bella's voice. She has such a deep low end, and the EVO captures all the fullness, all right? Whether or not you're gonna use it in the mix, it just shows you that the bandwidth of the EVO in the low mid-range and the low end, it feels more extended. That means that you can use this mic to record anything else other than vocals as well. Whether it's a cabinet, a room mic for drums, or anything like that, you have the option and capturing that big of a low end. Let's do with the instrumental on.
This is our goodbye, my love. This is last sunrise, my love. This is must at us, love. This is trust I gone by, love. I'm sick of this game. I'm sick, let me hang. Let me off the crazy train. I'm sick of your face. I'm sick of heartache.
Yeah, with the instrumental, even if of course the levels are all messed up, you can hear that given the same level, again, perfectly level matched, we got more harmonic content on the EVO. It feels like a little richer. Okay, let's do the other song, and especially in this falsetto part.
In my jazz collection's rare, I can play most anything. In my jazz collection's rare, I can play most anything. I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm a Brooklyn baby.
Again, so close, and yet there's this little more in the mid-range and this little more detail on the EVO that I really, really like. Let's hear B-Star with the rap.
Yeah, I got the energy and motivation to turn up and give me some paper. Presidents walking with me like I'm Secret Service cause I stay after Franklin's. Tune out the haters. They all need a prayer. They thought I was playing when I told them I'd be the greatest. Every time I'm on the track, when I'm making a statement, city to city, every state gon' hit me. They gotta love me or to learn to fit me, cause the pressure made me more than a diamond. Now I'm a hero that can move like a villain. I'm trying to make so much paper. I could take fractions, go out and feed every village. Wanna have all the money in the world like the millions.
It's interesting because you can hear the slight difference in shift where the ELAM has a little more hype, which is slightly higher than the EVO. We're talking about probably, I don't know, 10, 12K, 10 versus 12K, and yet the EVO still has that 1K mid-range kind of more open, which is not more hyped, it's just richer, if it makes sense. But they are so close here, it's crazy.
Go out and feed every village. Wanna have all the money in the world like the millions, billions, pass it down to my children. Yeah, energy, energy. Go out and feed every village. Wanna have all the money in the world like the millions, billions, pass it down to my children. Yeah, energy, energy.
And still the EVO's got a little bigger booty, you know? And let's hear in the track.
Yeah, energy, energy. Keeping it real, I'm just trying to connect. Yeah, energy, energy. Down for whatever, just tell me to bet. Yeah, energy, energy. I want it all, money, power, respect. Yeah, energy, energy. We got them pressed and we ain't even flex. Yeah, energy, energy. Keeping it real, I'm just trying to connect. Yeah, energy, energy.
Yeah, obviously they're so close and they have the same texture, the same, I want to say, magic in that money range, right? Let's go with the guitar. So with Aldo's guitar. That's undeniable. And here's the funny thing. If you notice in the video, one of the reasons because I recorded 2 acoustic guitars, it's because when Aldo was playing, the EVO was closer to the hole. So in some way being a slight disadvantage because the EVO has more low end, being closer to the hole could give the impression that the ELAM was brighter or more open, which is not the case. That's why I was curious about this particular bit here, because we can say that the EVO was a slight disadvantage even though we put the capsule as close as possible, and still the EVO is more open here. While with Brito's guitar, I inverted the mic. If you go and watch the video, the EVO is on the 12th fret and the 251, the ELAM is closer to the hole. But it doesn't matter because the EVO still sound more open in the mid-range, has more detail on the strings. Yeah, no, this is crazy. This is like a big difference on those like really high notes. The EVO is like so precise, right? And this is also another telling example. I want to get the high notes with the EVO. ELAM. Dude, this is clear as a day. Listen to the high note. ELAM first. EVO. That's it. It's consistent, you know, different voices, male, female, 2 different acoustic guitars. Yeah, when you consider the price difference, it's a no-brainer. And I, again, would lean towards the EVO because I really like what it does to the mid-range. I like open microphones like that. And we are talking raw recording. I don't have anything anywhere, no hiding plugins or sends to anything, nothing. All right, so these are 100% the recording, raw recording the way we grabbed in the studio. That's pretty much it. And like I said, in the first test that we tried in the other studio, we had some problems going on with the chains. It wasn't my studio, I didn't hook things up. But anyway, this is definitely a test that present the microphone in a fair way. and against a giant, because again, we are talking about many times the price of the Circle Audio. I want to know how many of you guys picked. I want to know how many of you guys recognize that the ELAM was microphone B and microphone A was the EVO Circle Audio 251 in the comments down below. In the info box, you will also find the link to Circle Audio, all the other links, free plugins, special discounts, and so on. Visit mixbusstv.com for all the mix and mastering courses, start to finish, on many different genres, and to book mix and mastering with me if you want. In there, you can also book private lessons and mix consultations. If you want to access the exclusive videos here on YouTube, click the join button, become a MixBuzz member. And if you want to hear one of the songs that we use in this test and many after, Bella Kelly's Goodbye is available on all platforms, and there's also an acoustic version here on YouTube featuring Monty Pittman. If the videos are helping you, please consider using the super thanks or grab some merch. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe. See you next time.
Hands on my neck, hands grip my throat. Lift me up.